violence. So so this is my thing that I want the conversation I want to have in a space where you in a mutual trip or you in a mutual space with friends and your spouse and their spouses, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's an exchange between opposite sex. So in my case, my wife with a woman, or in y'all case, your partners with a man, right? Who checks who? And is it right for what's your thoughts on how he checked him? And is it right for who is supposed to approach you in that situation? What's your thoughts when y'all saw the video?
Yeah, yeah, that's my thoughts. I think that my man, I don't think that I should have discourse with the man. Like that sounds, that doesn't feel right. I think that it should be my man talking to another man. And even just around like me and my man would have a private conversation. He could check me in private, but he's also my man's also not gonna like check me in front of everybody. Like that's also shouldn't happen. But yeah, he could defend my honor. Sure.
Agent, but you wouldn't talk crazy. Never mind.
Hey man, hey
No,
Lewis
but I'm
trolling
just
tonight,
saying
bro.
let's just say I was that type and I talk crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I was that girl, that woman, that
Mm-hmm.
lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. My man can defend me. I'm not gonna
But
no. Mm-mm.
so 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 I'm gonna say this, and understand that it's taken me a lot to say this because I am that girl, right? And I've put my father and my husband in some tight situations because my mouth can get the best of me.
Okay,
Um,
accountability on this Monday night.
I will say this: I never think a man and woman should go back and forth. That's first and foremost, right? So even if I am wrong, if I'm loud, if I'm whatever, I think that the husband or whomever is there, the boyfriend, should step in and they like pull me to the side, take me out of the situation, whatever it is, have a conversation with me. The minute he gets loud and in my face because he doesn't like something that I'm saying, now you've put the spouse in a space where okay, he is going to defend his spouse to a certain degree even if I was wrong, and I do have that expectation. However, it's not on some like, yo, like she's right, I'm defending my wife because she's right. It's, yo, nigga, like, take a step back. Why are you yelling in her face? She's loud, she's wrong. She, as long as I didn't touch him. Now if we get physical, then that's a whole nother whatever. But if she's loud, let her run her mouth. You don't need to step into my wife's face as a man, right? That's 10 times, 20 times bigger than her, to try and check her on something. Let her be wrong. I'm gonna talk to her about it. She may be wrong. We can have an exchange later. You might be right. However, what you're not going to do because you're a man is step to my wife in her face and go at it. I just feel like there's levels of disrespect. And then I mean I have an expectation of you to come back and tell me, right? Like, no, you were disrespectful. Let's talk it out. Like, let's talk to the friend. No, you were wrong. But in that moment, I just feel like the opposite sex should just never, yeah, y'all, we should not be squabble up. No.
Yeah. Okay. And we got a couple of joints off the bat real quick. We're gonna tap back in. Ryan, appreciate you tapping in, bro. He ain't had to step bro like that. Nah, I think he was a little aggressive. Um, Black Shirt was talking like he knew he was gonna beat the other guy up. We had okay. As a lifelong, any more body can I think she meant anybody can get cussed out, cussed the fuck out, man or woman. Now that I've grown up, I realize not to put a man in I care for in a position unless it actually absolutely necessary. This is the thing though. Oh, that's all of them. Marcus Sell said, oh no, okay, I read that one. This is my thing though. And I don't want to be this guy, but I'll say this, Brittany, to your point. I think in a general public space, you know what I'm saying, amongst friends, there's a little grace there because we all know each other. Like, ain't nobody gonna talk crazy when you know each other, right? My thing, the thing that I think is hard to manage is when bro was like, she could say what she want to say, you just don't say nothing.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's tough.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
And now I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody wife. I don't do that. If y'all know I got a story about this in real time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna check out Millennials versus the World in about 2020. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I'm saying is like it's a thin line, right? I'm not gonna ever disrespect anybody's wife. But I think it's a bad look if my wife is talking super crazy to a guy and I gotta like try to manage both of them because now we gonna have the box regardless because I ain't gonna do nothing with you in public. You know what I'm saying? I also ain't about to let bruh talk crazy. But I think the thing is the only thing I didn't like with the approach was more so like, oh, she can say what she want. You just don't say nothing. That's crazy, man. And
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna argue with a woman. I don't think that's cool on no level. And I'm also not gonna be like, hey, bro, come get your wife. I'm just like, you got it. Because I don't know y'all dynamic. She might wear the draw, so you can't come get her. So I'm gonna tell out. Lewis, what's your thought, bro?
I think the same thing. I think the only thing I would disagree with one of our panelists is I'm gonna check my wife, and if she wrong, I'm gonna check her in public.
In public?
Damn right. I'm gonna say,
In
hey, you
public?
wrong. You damn right. I'm like, hey, that's not it. That's not how we operate. We don't do that. That's wrong. You wrong about that. Like I'm gonna tell you
Boy,
you're
that's
wrong.
gonna be the
Are you
longest car ride.
I don't give a fuck.
Are you
I didn't initiate it.
hold on. Are you checking her that she's wrong for arguing with this person, or are you checking her because she's wrong in whatever dispute they're having?
Not in dispute. Not in dispute. How she's going about it. If you are engaging in that type of
Back
dialogue,
and forth? Yeah.
like, hey, you know you're wrong. Baby, right? And I'm gonna defend you. And I'm gonna defend you to the ends of the earth. But this ain't how we do it. That's not it. That's not it. And yeah,
And so,
that's not what we do.
I could see that.
I'm gonna tap you on the leg and say, "Hey, baby, no, that's not it. We're not doing that.
Like
We're not doing
I
that
could
today.
see that if like
That was a good way to
let's
roll
say
back from checking her though, Lewis. That's not a check. That was
That
a
is
good
a
way to
check.
roll that back.
To me, that
No,
is to me.
that's a good version of a check. The check that I think we were talking about would have been a little bit more like what are you doing? Like back like no, like you're not talking to him right now. Da-da-da, like a little bit more that same energy he was
No,
giving that man,
aggressive.
like even like that, like sit in the back. You know what I'm saying? Go
yeah,
sit
I
down.
think, but I think people use that as an excuse to be able to say and do whatever they want. I feel like
Mhm,
some women abuse that
mhm.
because they know that there's certain limitations that the opposite sex is going to go, especially a real man that's not going to sit and argue with a woman, right? So I
Yeah.
think they kind of take advantage of that sometimes, and then I think the men kind of use that as their opportunity to try to do what he did and try to belittle another man. You know what I mean? And tell him what he's not going to do. So I think that there's productive ways to do all of those things, right? But
Mhm.
I'm my wife and I, we're in this together, right? If we go into a setting and we get into it, you get into it, I know I'm gonna be a part of that, regardless of whether I want to or not. So you represent us. So yeah, I have the right to immediately say, hey, we're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna do that today. Hey, brother, man, hey, I got it. Hey, we're not doing that today. And if he continues, then now I've interjected myself, and now he's seen me get in. Yeah, I've interjected myself. Now, if he chooses to continue, that's different. He chooses to continue, that's different.
I'm gonna be real, bro. If I'm gonna be honest, man, and you know, I'm not promoting violence. I think whatever the approach is, it can't be that. Like, don't come up to me talking like that, though. That dude started with what you did last night. I'm gonna let that slide. What?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he used that as an excuse to be able to go talk to somebody crazy.
Yeah.
Use that as an
Yeah,
excuse to go talk to him like that, man. Like that, it doesn't call for that. If you really was that upset, you would have addressed it in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Especially
But
being friends.
Yeah.
yeah, but I just think in that instance, cameras off, real life, it ain't even about what happened last night no more.
Nope.
Like you not gonna approach me like that, dog. Cause I'm gonna have to see what everything you about to come with, you about to get what you came for. Like everything you talking about, I don't get that. See, and I think that's the thing, right? To Lewis's point, I'm about to give you what you came over here intentionally trying to do. You try to come off a different intent than trying to solve the issue from last night. And I think what people don't realize is I ain't trying to be buzzworthy, but like that's a form of gaslighting, bro. You gonna start like that? You gonna start like I'm gonna let that slide, and then you gonna pick the oldest dude there? Come on, man.
He said he
Wait,
was
so I have a question though. So
Uh huh.
like Lewis, to what you said about like you would like check your wife, right? Your version of checking your wife in public. I get that part. And
He
it's like
cleaned
it's
that
like
up well, didn't
he did, he really did. I appreciate that. And then but you said that you would say to your wife like we don't do that. And then you would say to the guy like I got her, right? Like I got this. And if he continues. But would you not like say anything to him in general because he was also engaging in a back and forth with your wife? So it's like, yes, check your wife in the moment, but like, is it just like a yeah, bro, like I got her, or
It
like a
depends
like he
on
was also
it
talking
depends
to your
on
wife?
what I hate to say this, but it really depends on what's going on,
he? Hey man,
right?
Princess ain't here tonight, man.
If you really cut, if you it okay, if you cursing at my wife, I'm like, hey, we need to chill with all that. Like, hey, we not doing that tonight because now I'm taking it as disrespect,
yeah.
right? Like I understand she
Mhm.
stepped out of place. I'm checking that. I need you to check yourself, bro, for real.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I'm giving everyone an opportunity to figure out which direction they want to go in.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I can
All right.
appreciate that.
So Chappelle said, "What would you do, ladies, if you're dating and have the expectation for a man to defend your honor and he doesn't do it? Is that a red flag?"
Yes,
Dating.
yes,
Absolutely, yes.
yes, yes.
What if you're the problem?
If I'm the problem, so I'm the reason why this man is like in my face,
It happens
Yeah.
every day.
or
Yep. What if
It
you're the
happens every
problem?
day.
Man,
it does
so
happen every day. But
so
right, you're like
no, absolutely not.
you still have to defend me, sir.
Oh man, I don't know where that's at. I don't know where they do that at.
Yeah,
Nah.
hey, hold up, dog. Hey,
That's crazy.
oh. So y'all telling me like we're
So
dating, we're not engaged in a relationship, none of that. Y'all are the problem, and I'm jumping off every cliff because you the problem.
It happens every day. It
That's
happens every
stupid.
Come
day.
That's
on, eh?
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
It
nah.
happens
All right, go make me a
every
sandwich.
day.
Go make me a sandwich.
What? No.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait.
See what I'm saying? That's the
Exactly.
hypocrisy. That's the
No.
hypocrisy we talking about. We are expected to defend y'all even when you're wrong. If we say make you a sandwich, oh, he's sexist, oh, we're not doing that. That's crazy.
I didn't say I want to make the sandwich. I
But
said,
that
where's
sounded,
it coming
but when
from?
I say
If
that,
my
right?
man is hungry, I'm a cook. You know what
But
I'm
no,
saying?
listen, no,
Nah.
if I tell you to go, I'm telling you to go make a sandwich,
Yeah. Hmm.
whether I'm hungry or not.
Sure.
Are you
So,
using that tone?
Okay.
Because the
No,
answer
no, no,
is
no.
so
My
no.
point is the expectations that we have of men. But
Yeah.
as men, if we project something as simple as that, right? We project that expectation onto to a woman. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world.
because I mean,
Hey, great point, Lewis.
yeah, but I feel like
Yeah.
women, to Asia's point, like women are naturally gonna do that, Lewis. Like I just feel like that's a right. Wait, hold on, let me finish. Or if they don't, if you come to them on some like yeah, I'm hungry, however you want to word it, but your tone and delivery is everything. Go make me a sandwich. I'm not making you shit, nigga. Till you talk to me differently. Like that's just how I feel. You're not gonna stop laughing. I'm being serious. I just at that I'm not.
But your delivery is why I gotta.
Especially,
But your delivery is why I
no,
gotta
no,
put these
hold
paws
on.
on people all the time.
But
Or
wait a
or,
minute,
or
because
get Paul. Hey,
I
look,
feel
or get
like
Paul place.
Or, but I'm just saying, like, it's different to Britt's point and to what you're saying, Lewis. If you're like, go make me a sandwich, that's different. If I'm like, if I go pick a fight with somebody, like with some man, then I run back to my guy, like, go defend me, go hit him in the face. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. That's
Is that
also
not
weird
what y'all just
behavior.
said? Is that not what y'all just
No,
said subliminally? Is that not what was just said, Keenan? Did I
It
interpret
is.
that wrong?
It absolutely is. Y'all
no, I'm
said.
not saying that. We
Y'all
just
said
said
even if
tone and
you were.
delivery.
Go ahead, Asia. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Asia.
No, I'm saying we're talking about to Britt's point right now. She said it's about tone and delivery. So what I'm saying is that even with what Lewis said, it's very different. If it's like, babe, can you go make me a sandwich? That's very different than go make me a sandwich. I'm saying it's the same thing. We're talking about tone and delivery. That isolated, that just that. Then if I'm the problem somewhere else, and then I run to my man, I'm like, you defend me now. You know what I'm saying? Like gray shirt. Like go, like that's weird. That's a weird behavior on
I
both
think
sides.
it's I think, but I think there's more of an expectation for us to defend you being the problem than there is for you to go make me something to eat every time I want it. I think that's the point. Am I not, Lewis? Am
That's
I
the
getting that
point.
correct?
Regardless of how we just prefaced it and said, regardless if you're the one initiating it or not, if you're the issue, you both agree that it is still expected for us to do that. But when I say go make me a sandwich, now it's expected for me to ask you in a certain way.
Yeah.
Instead of you just making the sandwich.
She talking about, yeah. Go ahead, man. Hey, go ahead, man.
I'm
Go
not
ahead,
gonna
man.
I'm not gonna change how I just
So I'm not gonna fight because your mouth crazy.
I'm not asking you to fight. Like defending me and fighting is two totally different things. I'm not saying. I don't condone violence at all. But what I'm saying is in that moment, like you're not going to let somebody disrespect. If I'm wrong, even if I started it, you're not going to let somebody just disrespect me and we're supposed to just walk away from that. How do I then feel protected by you? Men are the protectors, right? Okay, so
I can't protect on an empty stomach.
Oh my God. Okay.
But we accept that. We accept, regardless of what we just sat here and said, regardless of how this situation comes out, that's the expectation of us. We accept that. Regardless of how it comes about, regardless how I ask you to make a sandwich, you ain't gonna make it based on how you get asked, how you get into that situation.
Yeah, well, that's y'all's problem. Yeah. You can't put that on us. You just said y'all accept it. Okay, then y'all keep accepting that y'all are a red flag if y'all don't protect and defend. And I will keep saying, you better ask me nicely to make you a sandwich that I was gonna make anyway. Because I know if I'm hungry, you hungry too.
I see
If
what
I'm
you
eating,
did there,
you
Asia.
eat.
I see what you did there, Asia. I see what you did there. I like that. So
No.
said, and men, if you're dating a girl and she puts you in that situation multiple times, would you address it the same way each time? Yeah, you got two. And we ain't gonna be together. There ain't no multiple times after that. I ain't about to keep dealing with that. Can't even go out to eat and you like, oh nah, dog. I'm gonna be real with you.
I agree though. I think shorty, like the men, I think the women, even in the first scenario, right? I do think that the man should check his lady though. Like even if it's just a first time thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying like even if it is, yes, I have the expectation that my guy's gonna defend me. I also don't expect for us to la-di-da out of there and him not to bring it up. Like, why was you talking crazy?
Yeah,
And this is why you can't have bottomless mimosas, right? And this is exactly why.
yeah.
Like
For sure.
I also expect that conversation to come with it. So it's not like I'm saying defend me and then that's it. I also expect for there to be a secondary conversation as to why I put you in that position in the first place.
Hey, so y'all talk crazy. He check you publicly. You being quiet. If he got the same tone he was just asking with the sandwich.
If he checks me in public, why is he checking me in public? We just talked about this.
So
With the same tone, he could check me how Lewis said, like, we're not doing that. Like chill. Like go get you some water. Just like just chill out for a second. That to me, that's acceptable.
You know what I
Like,
envision?
why do you keep putting me in this position?
Hey, you know
That's
what? You know what I envision? You know what I envision? Y'all smack. Say, hey man, stop touching me, man. Hey, look, dog, you better stop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I. You knock his hand off and keep going. What then? What?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know her. I don't know her. I can't comment
Brittany?
on that. I think that's weird.
have said
Brittany,
my
would you care to answer?
no.
Oh, okay.
What if the roles was reversed? Would y'all feel that same sense of entitlement if it was a woman with us?
What do
Is
you
she
mean?
talking to my man?
Yeah.
She's getting checked immediately. I wouldn't even think twice about that. Because why are you in his face? Move.
Okay. Respect.
Respect. I digress.
All right, y'all. We got a scenario, and then we're gonna get into the topics of the night. Hey, good conversation, y'all. All right, man. So I'm gonna read it. Y'all stay with me. I can't put it on the screen because it's too long. So boom, we've been dating for almost a year, and everything seemed cool until my spirit started